Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about the classification of the railways based upon the importance of the route, based upon the importance of the traffic carried, and based upon the maximum permissible speed. The Indian railway systems will be majorly divided into three categories. First one is trunk routes, main lines, and branch lines. Under trunk routes, the following 6 broad gauge trains and 3 meter gauge trains has been tracks, 6 broad gauge routes and 3 meter gauge routes has been classified as the trunk routes. On broad gauge, Delhi, Mughal Sarai, Howrah, this route classified as the trunk route. Delhi, Kota and Mumbai as classified one of the trunk route on broad gauge. Delhi, Jhansi, Nagpur, Chennai, Howrah, Bhagpur, Mumbai, Mumbai, Guntakal via Chennai, Guntakal to Chennai, Howrah to Chennai via Vijayawada. These 6 routes on broad gauge were classified as the trunk routes. As these 3 are carrying the more traffic, these 6 in addition to these 6, 3 more routes which were located on meter gauge: Lucknow, Gorakhpur, Guwahati, Delhi, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Madurai, Trivandrum. Total these 3 plus 6 routes on broad gauge, total 9 routes were classified as the trunk routes. And next one is, when compared to the when we discussing about the trunk routes, these are the statistics given by railway systems. Maximum permissible speed on broad gauge track is 120 kmph, on meter gauge track is 80 kmph. These are for trunk routes. And coming to the rail section, it should have 52 kg per meter length of the rail. Coming to the meter gauge, it should have 37.2 kg per meter length of the rail. And sleeper density n+7 in both the cases. And ballast cushion will be provided minimum 25 centimeters below the sleepers in both the cases, that means broad gauge and meter gauge. And degree of the curvature, minimum it should provide 7.5 degree in broad gauge route network, and meter gauge as per the suitability we can go for the degree of curvature. And design speed of the new track on broad gauge is 160 and meter gauge is 100 kmph. As we know, design speed always higher than the permissible speed. To avoid the accidents and etc., we will restrict the speed, that means permissible speed will be reduced. And next classification is main lines. When we call main lines is, the broad gauge has to transfer minimum 10 GMT, gross million tons of the traffic per annum on broad gauge. If it was transferred more than 2.5 million tons, that means gross million tons or more for meter gauge, then it will be called as the main line. At the same time, permissible speed limits were 100 kmph for broad gauge and 75 kmph for meter gauge. And coming to the rail section, 52 kg per meter in case of broad gauge, 37.2 kg per meter in case of meter gauge. and gross million tons per annum is more than 10 GMT for broad gauge, more than 2.5 for meter gauge, and track relaying period is 20 years in case of broad gauge. In case of meter gauge, track relaying period is 30 years, and design speed for new track is 120 kmph and meter gauge is 75 kmph. And coming to the branch lines, if the route carrying less than 10 GMT per annum and maximum permissible speed is 100 kmph, less than 100 kmph, then it will be called as the branch line on broad gauge track. If the load or traffic carried less than 2.5 GMT per annum and the maximum permissible speed is less than 75 kmph, then it will be called as the branch line in meter gauge routes. And group A lines, again various classifications were group A lines. They consist of those trunk routes on which the trains are running or are meant for running the trains at a speed of 160 kmph or more. Even in trunk routes also, if the